Hello, and welcome to the Underhive. And thank you for rejoining me on another new series. We are left with the final faction we haven't tested out, the Aserai. Not for any particular reason, but they just happen to be the last one we're going for. And we have selected our character to begin with. Once again, we will be Permadeath from the get-go. Hopefully along the series than last time, but the AI bottled it, didn't they? So I didn't really have a way out of that fight besides standing there for hours, and it just wasn't the way to go. So hopefully you enjoyed that and the exploit we found. We're not going to be doing that again in this one, though. We want to smith things fair and square if we do that. So we are an Aserai. We get 30% cheaper caravans to build and 10% less penalty to trade. Our family were warrior slaves. They provide us with riding and polearm. Early childhood, we spent developing our skill with horses, giving us riding and medicine. Adolescence, we worked with the stables, or worked in the stables. You might sense a theme here, giving us riding and steward. In our youth, we trained with the cavalry, giving us riding and polearm. In our young adulthood, we had a famous escapade for athletics and roguery. And in our story background, we tricked the raiders, giving us roguery and tactics. Once again, we're going to go on realistic for the lot and challenging for the combat AI. We are going to keep the movement speed just conducive to actually getting around the map and actually being able to attack things. And our man is called Radan. We're going to skip the tutorial, Nejun. Thank you for your support, though. And I'm not that familiar with the sort of naming situation for the Aserai. So we are just going to go for a Hus. Radan a Hus. Because I Radan a Hus. And have we got... We've got a horse. We'll go with that. And they have a sort of orangey aesthetic to them, don't they? So we'll go with... Yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? Whoa, why is it... Why did it start us like that? Well, never mind. We'll get ourselves over this way. Hoping they don't catch us, because they would probably polish us off. And we're just going to go with polearms for this fella. So we're going to get rid of... In fact, we'll keep it, but we'll get rid of them. And do they have... No, not a lot right now, that's fine. We're looking for a couch lance where possible, or just a two-handed lance. Oh dear. Well, this is Radan's first test. Will he survive the onslaught of the looters? We could have done with a better horse as well before we get into this, but give him a good stabbing, eh? I ideally do not want to be in the trees when this all goes off, because this horse is very slow. Hopefully, though, we can pick off the wings. Oh yes, we really wanted to get him killed nice and quickly because he's got the longer ranged weapon to deal some damage to us and our horse. I mean, I was thinking maybe they're gonna bottle it soon, but not when they've just seen how much damage they've dealt. Oh, so, that was very touch and go there for a moment. Come on! Might have to end up speeding this up. You will know better than I whether that happens. Or certainly better than I do right now. That's another one down. If another one or two of these break off, I think we've got significantly better odds. And of course, we have got the mods on for regenerating health, so another kill or two will see us back to a position of likely not dead. How has he blocked that, though? That was going to hit him in the shoulder, and he was holding the axe down his waist. That was never a block. We like that though. Yes. Now, I've still only got it set to 10 HP, but that feels like a lot more than 10 HP being regen. But I haven't changed it. Might have to have a look at that at some stage. Oh, yes. There we go now. We're getting our eye in here now. That was a fair block. I'll give him that. Come on, we'll lead him on a merry dance. This horse is seen better days. But we're nearly there. We've nearly won our first victory. Oh, come on. 99 health. Surely not on a looter. Stabbing my horse and mirroring my shout as well at that. Yes. Very nice. It's a great way to start the day. Killing 7 looters. We'll take 2 prisoners though. We are happy with that. And where are we now for polearms? So, I still don't think this is relevant, so we're going to just go for that. And we'll take more hit points on the horse. I'm going to take it all there. We'll go with the extra in riding, and we'll put them in athletics, because I do want that to level up fairly quickly. We don't want to end up coming off the horse and dying, because that would happen right now. So we're going to get rid of... In fact, we'll keep that for now, but we will get rid of the shield. And we'll get rid of these 2 prisoners. So we want to get ourselves to Aserai lands, so we can hire ourselves some Aserai support. Does look like we've got to go around these mountains being impassable. We'll have a quick check, see if there's a tournament in the morning. There is not. Now, I've never done an Aserai tournament, I don't think. I don't spend an awful lot of time in the Aserai lands, actually, so this will be a new thing for me. Bit of a shame they're blocking the bridge. I don't fancy tangling with them. See if we can get over before they notice. There we go. To be honest, I don't even fancy tangling with 6. I did forget to get us a new horse, so we'll do that. And we would like a step horse, but there isn't one. Go on then, we'll have a desert horse. Seeing as we are a man of the desert. So we'll accommodate for a desert horse, that's fine. Our aim is at least to get an Aserai horse, if not a Salagat as a tournament prize. But as it stands, we'll be happy with a desert horse. So we want to recruit ourselves some troops now in the Aserai lands. And what have they got going on? They need some grain. Well, we're going to go and buy the grain first. It's quite pricey here, though. We'll get it anyway. We'll get 16. It's cost us 285, but we're going to get more than that, and we're going to help the guy out, so might as well. Now then, Lassif, you're looking a bit shifty there. Are you sure you've not done away with the grain now? Well, I will get you the grain. You've never done me any wrong, Lassif, so I will give you the benefit of the doubt. There's 10 grain for you. 400. We'll take that. It's a bit short, but I'll give it. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that we've not been robbed there. Another few fellas for the team. And I also want to check out the troop tree, because again, I've never really done anything with the Aserai before, so... But I'm guessing... Yeah, they are the higher level ones, so the elite troops are exactly what we want, so... Glasson of Fanab is the guy we want to impress, but we cannot help his mate out right now. So if we see any bandit hideouts around here, we want to get in there. Train troops, though, we will help him out. Now then, Talul, I've heard that you've got some young men that need showing the ropes, and I will oblige you there, my friend. So now we need to find somebody to kick the teeth in of. Took us a little while to find a juicy target, but we have now located them. And we're just going to send the boys in. So it looks like our basic fellas get a spear to begin with, so that's not terrible. Gives them that bit of extra range, of course. And we're going to get in with our new Rapido Desert Horse and absolutely write that chap off. I think we'll only need to get the one ourselves there. Yeah, the boys have done the rest, well done. Good work. Got ourselves a prisoner, got our borrowed troops upgraded, and that is what we're after. So, the Mamluks are... They appear to be horse archers. And that isn't really what I'm after. But we will go for them. We will go for them. So we're going to go soldiers. Send those back. Get ourselves a grand. That'll do nicely. And we're going to go for the Mamluks. So we will recruit some more fellas here. And I think with us on horseback, we've got the equipment to really take it to these looters. But we might as well get a few more gents with us. We'll train troops. That's definitely going to swing the balance. Can't do the bandit hideout just yet. We would like to, but at the moment it's certain death. But now with 25 fresh faces, we're definitely going to write these fellas off. Perhaps turn the exposure down a little bit on his scenery there.
Stand apart!
One boys, charge wide. We'll head in after them. Give the horse a little G up there. There's our newly raised soldier. Oh, we went very late there. Very, very late. But that's fine. We can afford to take a stone. Got a kill in the process. We'll drag the line a bit wider to help our fellas out. Bit of charge damage from the Desert Horse as well. That was better than I was expecting. And of course, we are going to take full advantage of the cavalry option and just hunt these pathetic wastrels down. Give him a good stabbing. Right in the chest, apparently. And they're down. So we're going to go for Mamluks. Lost one of them, but that's fine. We'll send those boys back. So we'll head ourselves over to Sanala. Made ourselves a bit of cash. We've not got a tournament on the go. But we will check out what they've got spear-wise. Very little at the moment. Nobody making weaponry. I think what we'll do for the time being, we will get rid of this. Get rid of them as well. And let's just have a look if we've got any equipment. So the Southern Archer armor, very, very good body armor. Looks rather snazzy. It doesn't look that protective though, but I'm guessing the chainmail is underneath. What are we working with? 3.5 grand. So Nothing there are really fancy for that, so we'll leave that where it is for now. But we would like to get ourselves some spear action going on. We're getting a couple more fellas there. Not bothered about a family feud. I think we can take these. They think they can take us though, which is interesting. But we are going to have it. So we're going to go in ahead and perhaps draw off some of the enemy forces. Oh, missed him. But that's fine, we've got the speed. Oh, well, not the accuracy. We are kind of keeping them bunched up though, which isn't really what I intended on doing, so we'll draw these away a little. Take one of them out. We are winning the fight for the most part, but it is going a little pear-shaped. So they do appear to have bottled, so we're going to clean up some of these. Go on then, mate. Go on then. Let him get a little out of range. Never mind. There we go. That'll be enough for us. So we did sort of lose a few and get a few wounded there, but that's okay. We'll let those fellas recover, and we shall pick up another few. Go for the extra thrust damage, that seems very useful. Go with an extra one there. And an extra one in vigour. Should be sufficient for now. We are going to need to get some horses to get the Mamluks. So we'll need to make some cash for that at some stage. Yeah, we'll go with 21 total. We'll see if we can get ourselves in a little tournament, get an experience of what that's like in the Aserai lands. And we've got one. So we'd be getting a southern mace, which I'm not that interested in, but oh, so they will give us one-handed and shield. It's quite a long sword. One-handed, obviously not our forte. And neither is walking around on foot. We are very slow.
Come on!
Not really liking our chances looking at this. But we did absolutely wrap it round his head there. Oh yeah, they've given us a sword now, spear now. We're going to go two-hander. Well, he's dead. Was a footman though, so realistically it's not his cup of tea to be on horse. But it is ours. I don't know where he's aiming. He's going to throw one of them off into the crowd by the looks. No call for that, son. Right, well, we're going to take this guy out if he's asking for it. Oh, crashed. Sorry, horse. Yeah, trip him up with it. We shall now finish off this swine. Got some extreme armour on. doing well for himself. It's Hassan though, so he must have some money behind him. We are the only named character left. And hopefully we can cheat. Don't run off too much, mate. We're not quick enough to catch you. Tell you what, then we'll go for the Achilles on him. Sword's long, but it needed to be about 12 foot long to do anything meaningful there. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, okay. Good one. Mamluk proving what he's got there. So yeah, the Aserai tournaments are quite nice. Oh yeah. Diving stab right to the shoulders apparently. Looked like it with a face for me, but oh yeah. One tournament, one win. Lovely job. Got a grand from that and a heavy mace. Heavy mace is kind of by the by, but the money's fine. Now, have they got a spear for us? Oh, they are making weapons. But nothing in the way of spears. Got a nice one-handed sword, though. Very nice. But we've not got 8,000 for that, so we're not even going to worry about it. Yeah, we're going to increase one-handed. And go arrows. I don't think we're going to use much of that either way. Another one there. And another point in vigor. Get rid of these 10 prisoners. There we go, get some roguery points. And we shall continue on our way. So we've caught these jokers up on the outskirts of Hubiar. Fella at the back had his eyes closed for most of that.
At loose formation!
Well, all the worse for him, because now our boys, some of them have got shields. And we're going to go in with a spicy spear thrust. Oh yes. He is down. He's going to try and fight all of ours on his own. Got absolutely ganged up on. We'll take out the back line. Doing a decent job there, the boys. Nobody down. So we do need horses for that, so we will proceed towards buying horses. See if we've got anything going on at Hubiar. Got another tournament. Can we make it 2 for 2? I'd be happy enough with that helmet. I really like throwing from horse. It's hard to do, but when you nail it, it's real tasty. They're on my team. Oh, that wasn't very good. Yes, we got one there. Try and take his horse out for the boys. Nailed it. Oh, that's sailed way over. Try and do the same again. Yep. I'm good at hitting horses. For my shame. Doesn't feel very nice, but... Go on, Team Green. I'll destroy... never mind. Well, Team Green is all but disbanded. Oh, come on, that's not... Let's stab the horse, yo. Yes, sit down. Team Green member over there, we'll go for the joust off. And he's killed my horse. There's just no need for that. He's crumpled into a pile. Rip. Now I have to make our way over slowly but surely on foot. Oh, we've got another Team Green member on the horse there. I think maybe he just decided to pick that horse up. I think we'll do the same. Oh yes, nice work. So we need to be careful of Aserai, who is in green. So we don't want him to come over and fight us. We would like him to get distracted, and then we can hit him in the face. Never mind. Whoa, that was so slow. I was blocking them for ages, and it just didn't have any. It sort of seemed to recover now. Range on this sword, though. Oh dear. I've seen shorter spears than that. Yeah, he's done alright, the man who's there, but I mean, he's got armour on, we haven't. Just one. Oh! No, we got through, apparently, by hanging at the back. We will take that. Not really liking my odds with this archery, though. Having 0 skill. But then it is Aserai with the bow, so if we can take him out. Very nice. Yes! Well done, Team Red. Yeah, we absolutely did show him, mate. It's me and you in the final. Happy with that. Mamluk regular. Well, I'm a Mamluk large. Magnification. Don't worry though, mate. There's nothing wrong with being regular. Embrace it. Yes. 2 for 2, and I thought we were out there. Nice little helmet for us. Pointed skull cap. Big bonus. Where is it? 26 armor. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's not the best looking helmet in the world, but certainly does the job. And have they got any spears? Is the big question. The Mesquite Pike, 2-handed. That's can't be used on horse. So that was almost exactly what we're looking for, and they don't have anything else. It's fine. We'll put the money to good use, though. We'll head over to Razi. Over in Razi, still not really making any... Oh, then again. He's worse, though. It's longer. It's longer, though. Yeah, I'm not really interested in it if it's longer but less damage, though. You'd want more damage out of that. Realistically, I'm looking for a couch lance. Oh, already the Empire has spread into the Aserai lands. I wonder if there is a counter siege. There ought to be very soon. There's only 123 in there. What have we got going at Husson Fulk? Wide leaf spear. That is nicer. Way longer. It's not a couch lance. Go with type. Yeah, there's no couch lancers. But we'll go with that wide leaf spear. Much longer. And we shall now test that out. The Empire making headway, trying to kill us though.
Stand up!
There we go, wide again, boys. Much longer spear. Nice decoration on the base. Slightly decorated haft as well, it's quite nice. Okay, that was poor judgment from me. Oh, he's got me horse. He could go down here, we do not want to do that. So we'll just re-evaluate, get closer to the rest of the team. Good stab on him there. feel like this land should be able to couch, but particularly with the length on it, but it does not. It's certainly got a good bit of damage on it. That'll do us there. 7 prisoners, that's tasty. We'll go with more Mamluk soldiers. Oh yeah, there we go, the sieging back. Called it. See what Kirker have got to say. Deserters, no. We cannot deal with deserters right now. We'll have a look at Docker. Seems to be a lot of daughters gone missing in the Aserai lands. Didn't see that in the previous playthrough as much. Nope, can't really help with any of that. Got another tournament to go to. We'll get rid of the prisoners. And we'll check out if they've got anything for sale. Still no decent throwing weapons as per the previous playthrough. Could always give throwing knives a go. We don't really use throwing knives ever. So yeah, still got that rubbish spear, but that's fine. And we'll go with faster raids. Final point in there. And another vigor. And we shall finish on a tournament, hopefully a win, 3 of 3. And it is an Aserai horse, which requires riding 60, so we're very close to being able to do that. Might even get that off the back of this particular tournament. We don't need no shield though, we're just going to go straight in. Give him a little stabberoo on the way past, he's on our team. Oh, his horse just took him right to the head. No call for that, mate. I'm gonna do you. I'm aware of the irony because I was doing that earlier on to people, but time and a place. He is out of there. It does feel like they just turned up the exposure for the Aserai area. Quite hard to see what's going on at any particular distance from you. Okay, we need to be careful. Alright, we'll bottle it. We've got one team member left. Oh, it's a nice kill. Yes. 2v1 now, 2v1. I'm going to, yeah, just going to charge into that to distract him. It was always part of the plan. And then we shall, yeah, now we can gang on him. Once his attention is taken up the other direction, there we go. And we're through, we're now on Team Blue. We are some of the front runners, so we'll do that. Archer is easily outpacing us though. Okay, it's now a mismatch. Block that for him. Come on, Archer, do the job, do the job. No, do the job, Archer. Can't do it all, my friend. But now we can, together. Very small shield there. Whoa, he's got a tiny little knife. Yes. Teamwork there. And we are now sword. No spear, but we'll deal with the old scimitar blade. It's not a saber blade, isn't it, really? Not a scimitar. Yes. Back around again we go. Sabre his head off. Managed to get his block in there, fair enough. I'll go for a thrust. Oh. I feel like that definitely did hit him. Whoa! I thought that was him dead. Right, now the Aserai skirmisher. It's painfully slow, this sword, though. Right, you've proved your point. He's definitely good at getting that shield up in time. Doesn't really give us much chance. Yes. Aserai horse. And we'll do one more fight just to give it a spin, just to give the horse a spin if we can use it. Let's have a look there. And we can. Straight in. And we'll just go for these 6. It's not about it being an important fight or anything. We just want to check out the speed of the new whip. Man on an Aserai whip.
Give loose formation!
Oh yeah, that was a juicy stab. Doesn't seem particularly much. No. So it doesn't seem much better than any other horse, really. Or than the desert horse. I think it's all in the sort of charge damage. I think you can barrel through them quite well. But yeah, worth having. Happy with that. And we've got another 2 Mamluks, so we could do with getting more horses. I think what we'll do is try and get all the horses together for all the King's men. And then we'll put Humpty Dumpty together again. Nursery rhymes. So, in the next episode, we will be looking to secure ourselves some armour and work towards a workshop. And then perhaps we might branch out into some other forms of combat, but I really wanted to make this about thrusting spears / couched spear, well, couched polearms. So we're going to continue down that route. Let me know what you think. Got any suggestions? By all means, throw that in there. And yeah, I mean, we've had a few of the other series out so far. You might not have seen those, which is fair enough if you haven't. But what's your favourite fighting style in Bannerlord, and why? If you want to throw that in there as well, I will certainly check all that out in the comments. So by all means, feel free to chip in, and I will catch you next time in the Underhive.